Good morning students and welcome back to Samson Online Learning Classes. I hope you all are safe and secure at your places. I am Diksha Kesarwani, your English teacher, and today we will discuss something more about the tense. Okay, so if you have seen the previous video, so in that previous video I have talked about what? I have talked about the tenses, definition of tense, the structures of tense, different kinds of tense, and we have discussed about the first subcategory of the present tense, that is simple present tense, which is also called as present indefinite tense. Okay. So over here, the second tense which we will be discussing is present continuous tense. Okay. So this is the second category of the present tense, that is present continuous tense. So now where we use present continuous tense? This present continuous tense is used when we are talking about any action which is happening just now, which is happening at the time of speaking. Like I have told you that simple present tense, which is also called as present indefinite tense, that is used at two places. And why we are studying these things, I have already told you that also, that you will be able to identify that what kind of tense, or you can say what kind of action is taking place in that particular sentence. Okay, that means we are talking about present, past or future, right? So in the same manner, in this present continuous tense also, it is used at three places. Okay. First one is that when any action is happening now or at the time of speaking. Any action which is happening at the time of speaking. Like for example, right now, I am teaching you all English. Okay. I am teaching you all English. So when I am saying this thing, when I am saying this particular sentence, the action is going at the time of speaking. It is continuing. Continuous means what? The action which is in continuous motion, which is continuing, right? Which is not stopping. It is in continuous motion, right? I am teaching you all right now, right? So this is what? Which tense is this? This is present continuous tense. When I am saying this, at the same time I am teaching you all. The action is still going on. So when the action is still going on, so which kind of tense we are talking about? We are talking about the present continuous tense. So this was the first usage of present continuous tense, that is action happening now or at the time of speaking. Now the second usage of this present continuous tense is whenever you are talking about any temporary activities. Whenever you are talking about any temporary activities, there you have to use what? There you have to use your present continuous tense. And the third usage of this present continuous tense is whenever you are talking about any changes which are taking place. Okay. So for three things we use present continuous tense. First one is whenever any action is happening now at the time of speaking. Second, whenever any changes is taking place. And third one is whenever you are talking about temporary activities. And where was simple present tense used? Simple present tense was used at two places. First one was your whenever you are talking about any habitual action or any routine work. And second one was your whenever you are talking about any fact or universal truth which cannot be changed. Okay. So this is the usage. And now why I am continuously emphasizing on the usage of present continuous tense? Because if you will see any sentence, so how you will realize that which kind of tense I have to use in this particular fill in the blanks or in this particular sentence or in this exercise. For that, your concept should be clear that simple present tense is used at two particular places, present continuous tense is used at three places. So if we will read out the sentence, then I will analyze that okay, this sentence is talking about what? If it is talking about any habitual action or routine work, then I have to use simple present tense. If it is talking about any changes, or if it is talking about any temporary activities, if it is talking about any action which is going on at the time of speaking, then I have to use present continuous tense. So that is why I am continuously emphasizing on the usage of present continuous tense. If you will understand the usage of any tense, then only you will be able to identify that what kind of or which category of tense you have to use in that particular sentence. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Now again, I talk about the structure. I will talk about the structure of this present continuous tense, because I have told you that without structure you will not be able to identify that which kind of tense is used or what kind of tense is used in that particular sentence, right? So for that, first we will talk about the positive form, negative form, and then we will talk about the interrogative form. Okay. Now, in positive form, we always use subject plus be plus verb first form plus ing and plus object. O stands for object. Okay, I have written subject, then I have written be, then I have written verb first form ing, and then I have written object. Okay, so over here, what is this be? Generally, in many exercises also you have seen, or you must have seen, that over there in the bracket B is written, and then children generally they get confused. Ma'am, B is written, what we have to fill over here? Ma'am, B, what we have to fill? Right? Sometimes you all ask such questions, right? So for that, I would like to tell you this B, if you have studied, and I have already told you when I have taught you the chapter verb. Over there I have told you this be is used for helping verb or auxiliary verb. This be is used for helping verb or it is used for auxiliary verb. Okay. Now, if we are talking about present tense, so this be means is, am, and are. The auxiliary verb which is used in the present tense is, am, and are. What it is, am, and are. Okay. If we are talking about any past tense, so it will be was and were. But right now, we are focusing on present continuous tense. We are focusing on present continuous tense, right? Like in the previous tense which we have studied, that is simple present tense. Over there, be is written, and we have to fill which auxiliary verb? We have to fill do and does. Do and does is used in simple present tense. Is, am, and are is used in your present continuous tense. Okay. Now, when we will use is, when we will use am, and when we will use are. Now we will move to another section, that is, yesterday in the means, you can say in the previous video I have taught you about number of person, right? The subject verb agreement I have taught you, right? That if my subject is singular, I will be using the singular verb. If my subject is plural, I will be using plural verb, right? That I have told you, right? So in that particular thing, if my subject is I, if my subject is I, so with I have to use the auxiliary verb am. Okay, present continuous tense, if my subject is I, so I have to use the auxiliary verb am. Okay, if my subject is he, she, it, that means singular subject. This is your singular subject. This is your singular subject, right? So in this singular subject, you have to use he, she, and it. Okay, so with this you have to use is. With the subject, you have to use is. Okay. Now, whenever you are talking about any plural subject, that is you, we, and they. With you, we, and they, you have to use are. Okay. This thing you have to keep in mind. Otherwise, you will be using wrong. You can say auxiliary verb with different subjects. Okay. If my subject is I, so I have to use am. Okay. If my subject is singular subject, that is he, she, it, then I have to use is. If my subject is plural subject, like you, we, they, then you have to use are. Okay. So this is about, you can say, the concept behind be, that is the auxiliary verb which is be. So in present continuous tense, you have to use is, am, and are. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. So this was the structure for positive form. Subject plus be, that is, am, are, plus verb first form plus ing plus object. Like she is singing, he is dancing right now. Okay, you are going to the market. Oh, sorry, are you going to the market? Like this is a making an interrogative sentence. Okay, I am playing right now. I am studying right now. I am eating right now. Such kind of sentences are the examples of your present continuous tense. Okay, so next one is the negative form. The negative form, already I told you, these are your negative sentences. So you just have to add not. You just have to add not. Now the question is where you have to add not. So you have to add not after your helping verb. Okay. After your helping verb. Like I am playing, I am not playing. So after am, you are placing your not. Okay. So it will be what? It will be like this. Subject object, to the mark. Okay. So this is the structure of your present continuous tense. This is the structure of your present continuous tense. Okay. This structure you have to learn. Without learning this structure, you will not be able to frame any type of sentences. Okay. Now what you can do is, now you have learned the structure of simple present tense and you have learned the structure of present continuous tense. Now what can be your homework? Then you can frame 5 sentences of your positive form, 5 sentences of your negative form, 5 sentences of your interrogative form of both simple present tense as well as your present continuous tense. So like this, what will happen? You will be able to frame sentences. Your grammar will improve. Your communication skills will improve. Okay, like this. So that what you have to do. But a grammar is really very interesting. It is really very interesting, and you have seen that how it is related to one and the another chapter. How one chapter is related to another chapter. Means you have studied verb. Now from verb we are now studying the tenses. Okay. Now with this tense you will be studying this active and passive voice and direct and indirect speech. So like this, grammar is interconnected. So like this you have to learn. Now we have studied the structures also. We have seen the concept behind the subject verb agreement also. We have seen that be means what, means the auxiliary verb means what in present continuous tense. Now we study the usage of present continuous tense. Usage of present continuous tense. Okay. Now first usage I have already told you that actions happening now. Actions happening now means that actions happening at the time of speaking. For example, I am drinking coffee right now. And generally right now such words are used with your present continuous tense. Like I am drinking coffee right now. I am drinking coffee right now. What are you doing? I am drinking coffee right now. So when he or she said this thing, I am drinking coffee right now. So when he said this word, when he said this sentence, so at that time, what he was doing or what she was doing, she or he was having coffee at that particular time. Means the action was in continuous motion. Are you getting what I am trying to explain to you all? Second thing is, we are having breakfast. What are you doing? We are having breakfast. Means having breakfast at that time when I said this thing, I was doing my action was in continuous motion. I was doing my action. Okay. Third one, it is raining outside. It is raining outside. When I said this thing, it is raining outside, at that particular time it was continuously raining outside. The action was in continuous motion. Okay. So this is the first usage of your present continuous tenses, that is actions happening now at the time of speaking. Okay. Now we will see the second usage of your present continuous tense. Okay. For temporary activities. This is the second usage of your present continuous tense, that is for temporary activities. For example, Arun is learning to play the guitar. Arun is learning to play the guitar. Arun is learning to play the guitar. Second one can be, second example can be, I am watching a really interesting TV series at the moment. I am watching a really interesting series at the moment. Okay. Third example can be what? Third example can be your Okay, so I hope these three examples are clear to everyone. Okay, so first one is Arun is learning to play the guitar. Arun is learning. Is you have used over here, you have used what? You have used is over here because is your auxiliary verb which you have to use with present continuous tense. Subject is singular, Arun is singular, singular subject, singular verb is learning, verb first form, learn plus ing, learning to play the guitar. Okay, so these are temporary activities, means it will not be means continued for a longer duration of time. So Arun is learning to play the guitar. He will learn playing guitar. You can say max for 3 months, 6 months, or till when he or she has subscribed for the course. Okay, so for temporary activities, you have to use what? You have to use this present continuous tense. Second example is I am watching. Again, I am. So I am. With I, you have to use am. So I am watching a really interesting series at the moment. Okay. So when he or she said this particular sentence, so at that time he'll be watching this particular series maybe for 1 hour or 2 hours max to max. So this is what? This is temporary activity. Okay. Third one, my sister is staying with us for a couple of weeks. Okay. So maybe she will stay for 1 week or 2 weeks. Again, this is your temporary activity. My sister singular subject. So you are using is stay verb first form plus ing. So like this you have to frame sentences also, and like this you have to learn the usage of your present continuous tense. First one we have studied that it is used with your actions happening at the time of speaking. Second one is your for temporary activities. Okay. Now the third usage we will see is changes taking place. Okay. The second usage which we will be studying is that any changes that are taking place now. Okay. Changes taking place now. This is the third usage of your present continuous tense. Okay, so what will be the first example of the changes taking place now? That English lesson on YouTube are becoming very popular these days. First example is English lessons on YouTube are becoming popular these days. Okay, so this is the first example, that is English lesson on YouTube are becoming popular these days. Okay, so now this is the changes which are taking place now. Now you can relate this example with your present situation, that is due to COVID, due to Corona. Now all the learnings are taking place at where? We are not coming to school, it is taking place at home. So at home, how you are studying? You are studying using internet, right? You are studying like you are watching YouTube. Okay, you are having your classes in Google Meet and all, WebEx platform, Zoom platform, something like that. So these are the changes which are taking place now at the present moment. That is where we are talking about present continuous tense. Okay, so English lessons on YouTube are becoming popular these days. These are the changes which are taking place now. Anything which you have to see, anything which you have to search, means anything which you aren't able to understand. So what you are doing, you are just searching on YouTube or you are searching on Google, and then you are getting the answers. Okay, so this was the first example, that is changes taking place now. Now the second example is the price of crude oil is rising rapidly. The price of crude oil is rising rapidly. Okay. Now over here, when you have said this particular sentence that the price of crude oil is rising rapidly, now again you can relate this particular sentence with the present scenario, that the price of petroleum and that that the earth is getting warm. Okay. Now again you can relate this example that scientists say that the earth is getting warmer. Obviously it is getting warmer. Changes are taking place. You can say greenhouse effect and all this global warming and all, right? Pollution and all. So these are the changes which are taking place now. Now means at the present moment when you are saying such kind of sentences. Okay. So this was about your present continuous tense. I hope this much is clear to everyone that what is the structure of present continuous tense, what is this be. Be is called as what? Auxiliary verb. And present continuous tense we use is am, are. Okay. And then you have this the table subject verb agreement with I use am, he, she, it, his, we, they use are. And then use the present continuous tense at 3 places. First one is whenever any action which is going on at the time of speaking. Second one was your for temporary activities, and third one was your for changes which are taking place now. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Now we will see the difference between simple present tense, which we have studied yesterday, and your present continuous tense. Okay. The difference between your simple present tense and present continuous tense. Okay, so now we will be studying this, the difference between simple present tense and present continuous tense. So again, I have told you simple present tense is used whenever we are talking about any habitual action or any routine work. Okay, and whenever we are talking about any fact or your universal truth. And your present continuous tense is used whenever we are talking about any action that is happening at the time of speaking. Second thing, for changes taking place. Or third thing is whenever you are talking about any temporary activities. Okay. So now over here you have to understand with one example. That is, if I am saying that Kiran waters the plants every morning. Kiran waters the plants every morning. So every morning, I am using every morning over here. Kiran waters the plants every morning. Every morning she is doing. Just see this phrase over here. Every morning. Every morning over here means that this is which kind of action is going on over here? Habitual action? What kind of action is going on over here? Habitual action, right? Routine work is going on. So whenever we are talking about any routine work, so there we have to use what? There we have to use your simple present tense. For routine work or habitual action, you have to use simple present tense. Okay. Next example is Kiran is watering the plants now. Kiran is watering the plants now. Okay, so Kiran is watering the plants now. If I said this sentence, if I said this statement that Kiran is watering the plants now, that means that action is happening when I said this particular sentence. Action happening at the time of speaking. I said this statement with you people, but over there or somewhere in the garden the action was going on. The action was happening. Right? So over here is watering the plants. Now is your what? Is your present continuous tense. Okay, this is your present continuous tense. Now, one more thing I would like to tell you why I was emphasizing on the structure. never, usually, often, sometimes, every day, etc. with simple present tense. Okay, words like usually, always, never, often, sometimes, every day with simple present tense. Okay, and we use words like now, today with your present continuous tense. So this is the, you can say, slight difference which you can understand between simple present tense and present continuous tense. Like, do you usually go to school by bus? Do you usually go to school by bus? Routine work. Okay. Next one will be, are you going to school by bus today? Present continuous tense. Today is used over here, present continuous tense. Usually your habitual action is they are talking about. This is your simple present tense. Okay. So I hope this much is clear to everyone. So in two videos we have covered two topics. First one was your simple present tense and second one is your present continuous tense. Okay. Now in the third video we will talk about present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Till then just watch the video very carefully. Means write all these examples, learn the structure, try to frame different kinds of sentences like five sentences I told you. 5 sentences you have to frame for positive form, for negative form and for your interrogative form. Okay. Till then keep learning, keep practicing. Thank you and have a nice day.